tell us what happened with your cell phones the night you found out you were pregnant.
I had two cell phones, which is also, I still do to this day, but I had two cell phones at the time because my Arkansas phone had a cellular data that didn't pick up at the place that I was living in DC. So I got I got Sprint and AT&T to even out the data and everyone could reach me. But that night, they both at the same time crashed in front of me and my friends.
And what did the screens look like when they were crashing?
You know how they'll go like black with those like lines and stuff across them, the like
Yeah.
green and purplish looking lines.
It looks like a total meltdown. Like a
Correct.
total meltdown. So, and you, the next day you go and get a new phone, right? And you are able to like link it up with your cloud. And what do you discover?
Yes. A lot of stuff is gone from my iCloud had it not been backed up or whatever, but just about everything with Hunter was gone.
So what do you think happened there?
That is still up in the air. That's something that I can't explain. I don't know exactly what happened.
Do you think, given that, you know, he was at that point the son of the former vice president, there were government forces trying to protect him potentially here?
You know, you always wonder that because especially like hearing all these conspiracies about things and how they happen, and especially with politics. So you always wonder that, and that's always been in the back of my mind was, you know, somebody trying to protect him and how far would they go to do that?
It had to be very disconcerting. So now this happens with your phones. That's weird. And you find out you're pregnant with the former vice president's grandchild. That's really kind of, that's a realization that's got to hit you at some point. And
Right.
you've got to tell Hunter. So my understanding from the book is when you told him initially, he was stunned, but he said the right things. Like, okay, it's up to you what to do, and I'll stand by you in all ways. But the truth is, he didn't. He changed his tune and pretty much did a 180 on you pretty soon thereafter.
Right. Right.
So how did you
that's,
figure out he was not going to be standing by you?
Well, you know, he was at one point, you know, supposed to go, I talk about it in the book, he was supposed to go to like an ultrasound with me and didn't show up. But, you know, it's still at the same time, we still met up after, you know, he knew that I was pregnant and we had that discussion and we talked about things. And I knew like there were ways that he would deflect it as he did his addiction during that time. And then he started to just ghost it and avoid it. And so I knew the right thing to do was to come home and be surrounded by my family and get through that time.
He started, according to the book, making not so subtle hints about how tough things were for him financially. So what do you think he was trying to do there?
I was hurt at that time because I felt like he thought that I was after his money or after him, like I did this on purpose or something like that. And I became defensive. I was that upset me. And I think was the first time I kind of got angry with him.
And at that point, were you thinking, oh boy, you know, he's not gonna support this child?
Right. Right. I was thinking he was looking for, you know, a way out of it.
Did you ever, I have to ask, consider not having Navy, like not going through with the pregnancy?
Did I consider it?
Yeah.
That was something that I couldn't do. I think whatever woman wants to do with her body and things, I stay out of it. That's their business. But I couldn't do it. And that was really hard for me. Really hard because I felt like is it the easiest way out? You know, is that will that make all the problems go away? But I can't imagine a world without my daughter in it. I can't. And even the mere thought of her not being here, just like it's devastating. I can't think of a world without her.
It is amazing when you see women who could have made the opposite choice. I mean, technically most women can make the opposite choice, but didn't, but chose to have the child. And then you see these amazingly beautiful, sweet little beings running around in Navy's case with the beautiful blonde hair and the lovely little wave. And you think, my God, what are we doing? Like, my God, how is it a choice to end this child's life just as it was beginning? And good for you for not doing that.
Right. And I hope that, with telling my story that women who find themselves in that predicament can use this story to, do exactly what I've done. And it changed their life just like it has mine.
Do you owe back taxes? Pandemic relief is now over. Along with hiring thousands of new agents and field officers, the IRS has kicked off 2024 by sending over 5 million pay-up letters to those who have unfiled tax returns or balances owed. Don't waive your rights and speak with them on your own. Tax Network USA, a trusted tax relief firm, has saved over $1 billion in back taxes for their clients, and they can help you secure the best deal possible. Whether you owe 10 grand or 10 million, they can help you. Whether it's business or personal taxes, even if you have the means to pay, or if you're on a fixed income, they can help finally resolve your tax burdens once and for all. Call 1-800-245-6000 for a private free consultation or visit tnusa.com/Megyn. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.